All five former Junior Hockey Canada players accused of sexually assaulting a woman known as EM in a London, Ontario hotel room in 2018 were acquitted of all charges Thursday. The five players had pled not guilty at the start of the trial that began 8 weeks ago. The Ontario Superior Court judge found the complainant's testimony to be not reliable or credible.
They say not guilty for a reason, and it doesn't necessarily say they're innocent, certainly of any bad conduct. And in fact, I think most people would say they did engage in bad conduct.
Regardless of the verdict, the high-profile case sparked calls for changes to Canadian hockey culture and the institution that oversees the sport.
I think that there is a reconciliation, justice, healing, accountability that needs to happen. And that's separate from a judicial process. Like, we put a lot of eggs into the basket of the courts.
The CEO of the Halifax YWCA and Hockey Parents says while elite sports are hyper-focused on player performance, more focus is needed on character development and behavior off the ice. This case has forced a national conversation.
To start talking about what's actually happening, and not just, having a session with players, but every coach, every parent has a responsibility.
Though cleared in court, Hockey Canada and the NHL say the players remain under suspension. While the complainant may have lost the legal battle, McKay says the trial's impact is far from over.
I'm sure it doesn't feel like that to EM or her supporters, but in one sense they did win because they raised the profile of the problem in a big way. People continue to talk about it. It's really an extension of the Me Too movement.
And to McKay's point, while the courtroom chapter has now closed, the question around Canadian hockey culture and player conduct off the ice continues, and just what real change might look like in our winter national sport remains wide open, Maria.
Oh, we'll be keeping an eye on that too. Thank you, Jesse. CTV's Jesse Thomas for us in the newsroom.